if you are watching, mate, put your money where your mouth is, step up and we'll have it. I'd bash him up, no problem.
What's boxing like now you've got a kid? Has it changed for you, like the perception of being a fighter? What's
100%.
changed?
The reason why I want to secure the most money and get as big as I can is because I want to put more money and more opportunities on the table for my son. I want him to have a better life. I want him to have a life that I never had, and I want him to have everything in this world. And boxing is going to be that enabler. Do you know what I mean? So when I'm training, when I'm fighting, it's all for him, and it just gives you that kick. And I know it's cliche, I know everyone says it, but it's facts. You've got, I'm talking about him now, I'm getting goosebumps at the back of my neck. He's everything. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Would you let him box?
Yeah, if you want. The thing is when people ask me this, by 18, he could be on the GB squad, earning a load of dough, travelling the world, boxing, doing something he enjoys, sport, being fit, being healthy, eating well respected. Life's good as a boxer. Yeah, you have your crap alongside it, but there's a lot of peaks and a lot of perks of boxing. I love it. So yeah, I would if he wanted to. If he didn't want to, then of course, we'll never force him.
Has he already put gloves on?
Yeah. That was it. Yeah, and he comes and watches, and he comes to the gym, gets his gloves on, bam bam daddy.
What you get through boxing, the life that you live of discipline, it keeps you away from so many things. I was chatting to Alex, the guy that runs the matrimonial community.
Yeah.
The stuff they're doing for all these kids, giving them those opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, how many kids in England especially where they've got nothing? You grow up in a broken home, school you don't fit well for everyone. Not everyone can be academic. I don't know how you were. How was school for you? Was it
not the best, mate? No. Kicked out of a few, mate, and then obviously after I went to a school of life, if you want to call it that. Do you know what I mean? I was a bit of a bad kid, to be honest. And then, but again, cliche, but boxing saved it. You're all like. I just come out of jail, just turned 18, and then I started boxing. Fast forward 11 years, and now we're here. Do you know what I mean? Boxing, I haven't took more than a week out the gym, so it's been my enabler, funnel my energies and my sort of my inner problems, if you want to call it. You know what I mean? But nah, it's
what got you into boxing?
So it's a funny one. I'd done a bit of when I was a kid, and then I was playing rugby, and then we went for it was a 4-week fitness program at a local gym, and I just enjoyed it that much more and stuck at it. Started boxing. I went down to the gym, started getting the bug. I had my first fight within a month. Won that. For regular, I just said, listen, I want to fight, and I fought anyone and everyone at any weight, and I kept winning. And then I think I won the national under-10 foreign championships, national under-20s. I went over to won another couple of competitions abroad, and then we done the elites, went to the semis in that. And then I was thinking, right, now should we look at pro? Like, I went to 33-3 in the amateurs, which is not a bad record. We got approached by Ricky Hatton and his team to turn pro with them.
And now you get paid to punch people in the face?
Exactly, mate. You can't beat it.
Yeah. Well,
on the stage that we were at, and it's the biggest stage in the UK and DAZN at the world now.
So your last fight, it was a throwback fight. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
You both left it all in the ring. A lot of people thought that you actually won it. It was close. It ticked every single box as a fan. What have you learned from that fight going into this one?
Good question. It's as a fighter. I mean, I watched the fight back hundreds of times. You see something different every time. You know what I mean? And you just watch yourself. You don't watch what he does. You watch yourself and where I'm going wrong. So like you tweak that. And what I'll do is I'll watch the fight. I'll go to the gym. I go, I need to work on this switch. Yeah, sound. Or like if I watch another boxer, another fight, I'll see something that I like of them. I'll say, can I work on this switch? And my coach is also a tape studier, so we'll see something in the note I'm on about, and then we'll work on it. So it's like you just see where you're going wrong and you polish your edges, and then it's like you do another camp, another strength and conditioning camp, another running track camp. It's everything, and you get fitter and you get stronger. And I'm just I'll just become a more complete fighter, and that's all I want to do. Is every time I fight, I want to come back and go, yeah, I was a better person. I was a better Conor there.
And how do you rate your opposition this Saturday compared to your last fight?
Highly, mate. He's Lewis Ritson. He's a household name. Former British champion, won the British outright, fastest that anyone has won. You know, he's been a formidable force. But I'm just a different animal, and he's going to see that Saturday night.
And lastly, a prediction to the fans. How do you see it going?
Stoppage. I don't care what round. But I'm gonna break him, and as soon as I see the opening, I'm just gonna go, because I'm in, you know, incredible shape, peak fitness, and I can just go at any time. So like, as soon as I see the gap, or as soon as I see him dip in energy, he's going, mate.
Nice. Right, so lastly, I'm going to give you a list of 5 welterweights. I want you to rank them from 1 to 5. 5 being world-class, tough challenge. 1 being you beat him up easy, knock him out in a round. Conor Benn.
I'm going to have to put... I'll rate Conor, and he's my mate. I'm going to say 4 with Conor then.
John Ennis.
Number 5.
Mikey McKinson.
After his last performance, fucking 1.
Echo Esserman.
3.
Sean Noakes.
He's number 2 then. I'd bash him up, no problem. If you want it, Sean.
When you're
after, you know what? Actually, I watched an interview with him, and he was saying that Cocker's gonna bash me up, this, that, and the other. So, if you are watching, mate, put your money where your mouth is. Step up, and we'll have it.
Well, he's only fighting next week, so
listen, if you want
Frank and Eddie pals,
if he wants that, mate, we'll set that tomorrow, no problem.
Well, you heard it here first. Get the job done Saturday night. We'll get Sean Noakes on next.
That's it, man.
Nice one, mate. All the best.
Thank you, man.